Okay, so here we are on the audio page of a Jamroom 5 dev site. I've already logged in as admin, so let's go to the ACP and take a quick look at the ujCategories module. Caching is disabled, which is good. Okay, so we'll come back to the global settings later. Let's jump straight in and look at the categories. There's already a couple on the system, but we don't need them now, so we'll just disable those. Note that when the category is disabled, you won't be able to see it on your website. You'll just have a not found page. Okay, so new category set. Category URL, genres. Okay, my genres. And this is the module we're going to be listing from, JR Audio. The audio genres field is what we're searching on. We'll enable it and we'll enable the magic view. So we'll see it on the audio module. So the categories field is where we enter our categories. It requires the same format list as you would have used whilst creating your field in the form designer. Mostly you'll just be cutting and pasting from that. However, because we're looking at genres, we've got a handy function which gets the genres out of the database, and instead of a list we've got ujCategories get audio genres. Now I'll just enter some placeholder text in the description so as you can see where that appears on the front end, and then we select a menu style. Let's go for the jumper menu. Maybe buttons below instead. Okay, create it. Let's see what we've got. There's the enabled category. There's only 4 tags on the system at the moment, so not tags, genres on the system at the moment. Let's go to the front end and see what we've made. Okay, there it is, our buttons below menu, showing all 4 of our genres, and there's our placeholder text, which appears there on the main category page. So there's our rock category, only rock songs. Now you can see in JR Elastic genres aren't linked at all. Now we can do something about that. It's a bit experimental, so you might not be able to use it. It depends on your skin. But before we do that, we'll just change that menu over. Okay, down to the menu. Go for the jumper menu. Okay, so in the global config we've got linkify genres. We need to put in our URL, audio categories, and we'll change the page break to 5 as well. Save the changes, and that will have linkified our audio genre links using a listener. So let's have a look at that and see if it's worked. Yes, that looks good. We've got our genres linked on our pages here, but how about back at the song pages for the artists? Well, luckily our listener copes with it all, and we can link back to our genres pages like that. Okay, neat. And so let's have a quick look at our jumper menu. Nice, simple, all you need on some sites, and very good with mobile. Let's do something about our placeholder text, which will give us a chance to look at the way you can edit templates. This module is very good for editing templates. You can override the menu button templates individually, so you can have menus of your choice, and you can override the whole module if you need to by just creating a genres template and placing a simple smarty function in it. So this is the template editor. We'll just type something different into there and save that. Now when you save something in the template editor, you do need to go back to it, set it to active, and then save. So we can look back at our categories, and we can see that we've got our template text there. If that template's empty, that space collapses. You can then override that template by having a ujCategories category description .tpl in your active skin directory. So that resets it back to the default version. Our changes are gone. Very handy, this template editor, especially if you don't know what you're doing with editing the code directly. It gives you a chance to roll it straight back if it hasn't worked. Well, that's about it with the introduction to the categories module. Should be coming out with some stuff that will tell you a lot more detail about it. It's very easy to use, and I'm sure you'll be able to build some wonderful websites using it. Thanks for listening.